Welcome to the World Heritage Royal Tombs. I'll develop the story of the tomb of King Zhongzhou, the 22th ruler of Joseon Dynasty, and his consort Queen Hui Jialong. King, Honorary Emperor, Zhongzhou and his consort Queen, Honorary Empress, Hui. It is located in Yongniang and Jialong, Hwasong-si. This tomb is a joint burial mound with King Zhongzhou and his consort Queen, who has a kind heart since birth. King Zhongzhou was 10 years old when his father died miserably. To eliminate the evils of partisan strife that led to the death of his father, he succeeded King Yongzhou in the Tangpiang policy and had the qualities of the greatest good and wise king since King Sejong's reign, including the promotion of national power and revival of literature and training of human resources. So unfortunately, he died too early at the age of 49. Would our history have changed if he had lived more 10 years? King Zhongzhou used to be a drinker. But how much alcohol drinkers would have liked him, because a habitual drinker was crowned by the harsh ban of the King Yongzhou era. Though he used to fill his writing brush case with alcohol and feed his lieges, the weak drinking lieges suffered a lot, and he was a human king who spoke right away. If you go to Hwasong Hanging Palace, there's a model food for Hya Zhonggung's 60th anniversary event, who was a mother of Zhongzhou. One of them is a bunch of eggs. How precious an egg could it be? I eat boiled eggs every morning. Isn't our fate much better than the Queen's? Hanging is a palace located outside of Seoul where King used to stay when he traveled, at war times, or when he visited tombs. The Hwasong Hanging was the temporary palace where King Zhongzhou stayed while he visited his father's tomb near it. When the king did not stay at the Hwasong Hanging, it was used as the administrative office of Yusu, or governor, of Hwasongbu. King Zhongzhou visited his father's tomb Hyeonryungwon 13 times for 11 years, after moving it in October 1789. Whenever he visited the tomb, he stayed at the Hwasong Hanging, holding various events. Queen Hui was a very good queen who lived a generous, humble and frugal life. She was very careful with the children of the concubines and was very careful with the elders, so that she was loved by King Yongzhou and lived in conjugal harmony even if she didn't have her own children. Is that why the tomb is a joint burial mound? Being generous to others and strict to herself and maternal relatives, she was a heavenly companion with Zhongzhou trying to reform. Queen Hui declined to hold a feast, a party usually held for a long time, due to her relatively long life, and she declined to honor the queen's virtues several times. So there was no honor in her lifetime. But how could she have been comfortable? They say in the transcript that she felt the pressure of not being able to succeed the royal family and even had an imaginary pregnancy. There were several official concubines in the palace to succeed the royal family. According to the annals of the Joseon dynasty, there were a failed attempt to poison the queen of filial piety because Hong Kuk-young, the first contributor to Zhongzhou's ascending to the throne, suspected she had killed her when his sister Won Bin died. Hong Kuk-young, who used to play the Sito politics in a very high-handed manner, was also kicked out of the country and died at the age of 34. The table, which is used in a memorial service inside the pavilion of another king or queen, is red. But King Zhongzhou is an honorary emperor, so it is golden, modeled after the color of the Chinese emperor. Huigyunwan Royal Tomb. It is located in Namyangju-si, Zhonghedo. This is the tomb of the royal concubine Subi from the Baek family. She was a royal concubine of the 22nd King Zhongzhou of the Joseon dynasty. Subi, from the Baek family, delivered Prince Sunzhou in 1790. She was gentle, well-behaved and courteous. She was also usually taciturn and lived simply. As a result, she was greatly admired as a benevolent wife. The ancestral tablet is enshrined in the Chilgang, the place where ancestral tablets of 7 royal concubines are enshrined. All of them were birth mothers of kings of the Joseon dynasty or those who received the posthumous title of king. She received a posthumous title of Yuba Suifei in the 5th year of the Guangmu.